Hello, friends. I hope you are doing well. I am doing a plan with me this morning, and I thought that we could plan out my Sunday together. And then I want to try something a little different. Um, I still would like to do a plan with me for this next week. However, I want to try something a little different in my weekly layout. I usually decorate like this, which basically means not at all. I don't, I would love to be a decorative planner. I love watching videos of people decorating their spreads and their pages, and I have every interest in doing it. But when it comes time for me to actually plan and, well, decorate and plan, I just don't. So, today I thought we would try it together. It's not going to be pretty. I'm not using any kits or anything like that, but I love watching folks like Coffee Monsters Co., Planning Life with Erin, and I just love seeing all of these beautifully decorated spreads and pages, and I would like to attempt to mimic that. So, if you're not familiar with my channel, this is my everyday carry. This is my Sterling Ink N1 horizontal compact full year planner. And I had purchased these 3 Happy Planner booklets with the intention of becoming like more of a decorative planner, using stickers, using washi tapes and things like that. But I bought them and they have sat largely unused. This one I did use quite a bit of the stickers because I was setting up my running page, or my running journal / notebook / planner. So this book has the most use, but these 2 are like more or less untouched. So this is the Happy Planner Essential Dates and Numbers. This booklet is the mini sticker sheets, Serene Shapes. And then I also have the mini sticker sheets for star-crossed. So I am new to Happy Planner, but I wanted to try and use some stickers this morning. So the week we are currently in, it is today, Sunday the 15th of June. And you'll have to excuse my voice. I have had a very busy weekend. I work for a university and we had graduation on Friday. So I was very busy at work, had a very long week, a very long day. And then Friday, while I was working graduation, one of my very closest friends from college, who we both attended the university that I work for. So it was kind of serendipitous that he texted me on Friday. But he said, "Hey, I'm in town with a bunch of our other college friends. Let's hang out." So I went, after graduation, I went to the bar with my boss just for a quick drink while I waited to pick up me and my husband's dinner order from a Thai restaurant around the corner. And then ran into my friend who was in town at the bar, and he was like, "Come over to our house later. There's a hot tub. We're going to have a dance party." Because one of our friends DJs, and so our friend was DJing. So I took my Thai food home, ate dinner with my husband, and every other Friday at my neighborhood pub is karaoke. And I try not to miss a karaoke night, and then went to karaoke, sang a few songs at karaoke, and then texted my friend, "Hey, what's the address of your Verbo? I'm coming over." So got to my friend's house, or their Verbo rental. I got there like 10:30, and then we sat in the hot tub until about 12:30 a.m. And then we had a dance party in the basement of this house. And then we all went outside and sat on the back deck until about 3:30 in the morning. There were 8 of us staying the night in this house. There are not 8 beds. There is, I don't even know how many beds, like 2 beds. So my friend Erin and I slept on our sleeping bags like children. I felt like a kid at a sleepover. I could hear like the ticking of the clock in the living room. And I was all cozy in my sleeping bag. And I was very, not gonna lie, very drunk. We partied pretty hard. We're all, 30s and almost 40. And we attempted to party like we were still, 23 in college. Or 21, or however old you are in college. I was always an older college student because I messed around in community college for a long time. So I was a bit older than a lot of my friends by the time I got to university. But besides the point, we had a lot of fun. We partied too hard. My voice is hoarse. There were only 8 of us, but man, we made a valiant effort to party like we were 20 something again, and I think we did a pretty good job. We were having a lot of fun. So my voice is hoarse. That's the long way of saying I'm sorry about my voice. So Friday was busy, and I had already started to backfill a few things for this week, and I just want to put these little dots down to note all of the things that I did on Friday, specifically Friday night, because man was Friday busy. I think I might have overdone it. I knew my voice was hoarse because, trigger warning again for substance, but my friends and I smoked. That's just not gonna stick. My friends and I smoked some joints on Friday, and I have a hard time smoking weed anymore. I used to quite a bit, and thankfully I don't get anxiety. I've heard a lot of my friends say they tend to get anxiety when they smoke as they get older. I don't have that so much. I just get a crazy migraine, even if I'm drinking water. I'm really actually pretty good about drinking plenty of water throughout the day. So even if I'm fully hydrated, I get these crazy migraines. And then I also get a really hoarse voice. It just takes my voice away. I lose it. I sound way worse than this. And so I think I might have just overdone it between smoking and drinking and being up till 3:30 in the morning and having a very busy day before that. I think I overdid it. And yesterday, and like I said, a little bit this morning, I almost feel like I'm getting sick. But I also think I'm not getting sick. I just have done too much in a short amount of time. I wanted to make a note of all of the things I did on Friday. I think I did more on Friday than I usually do in 2 weeks. Yesterday, I laid pretty low. I went to the bakery on my way home from the Verbo to get bagels for Dusty and I. And that was delicious. There is a bakery in town that makes the yummiest bagels. My husband just got a plain bagel, but he got the salmon cream cheese. I like to get a garlic bagel, and I do the walnut and olive cream cheese, and oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. And then they have a bunch of other baked treats at this bakery. They have cookies and quiches and all sorts of cakes and tarts and all these little things. So it's a wonderful spot. It was dangerous maybe about 10 years ago because I lived a 10-minute bike ride from this bakery, and so it was very easy to just ride my bike over to the bakery and eat there. And they have a beautiful outdoor garden with tables and chairs, and you kind of feel like you're walking into like a secret garden almost. Okay, enough flapping my lips. So I have a lazy day sticker somewhere. I don't know where. I have a sticker book with all my stickers, but I don't know where it is. So I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to write lazy day in. Okay, so before we get to the main event of decorating for next week, I just need to make my to-do list for today, because it's going to be a long one. And I don't think I'm going to get all of these things done. I know I'm not, especially if I might be getting sick. I'm not going to push my body too hard. And in fact, I'm even trying to decide if I want to go for my run today. I did not go for my run on Friday. I had thought ahead about running on Thursday because I knew I would be busy on Friday. Didn't know I'd be this busy, but I knew I would be busy on Friday and probably tired from working all week. But I didn't think I would be as busy as I was, and I was going to run on Thursday, but by the time I got off of work, I was like, meh, I'm just not gonna. I can run tomorrow. It'll be fine. I'll have time. And I should have run, in hindsight, I should have run on Thursday, but I did not. I'm looking for like I'm looking for boxes to write my big ass to-do list in, and okay, well, I have these, which, you know, I was gonna use one of these, and then I was like, no, I should save it. But for what? Just use the sticker. And I like this one best, this kind of brownish color. So we'll just do it. We'll just use the damn sticker. And that is not straight at all. Okay. Not that I particularly care about it being straight, but, you know, I'll try at least. There we go. Good enough. That's actually pretty good. Okay. And then I think I want to, yeah, let's use one of these, because instead of saying today, I'm going to have it say Sunday. Let's see. What's down here? No, not that. I could just have it say to do and then write Sunday in there. Okay. That'll work. Let's see. Oh, I also have blank ones. Let's just do this, though. I like this. To do. And then how high can we place it to cover the today with losing as little grid space as possible. There we go. And we'll just write in Sunday. All right. So now I was just going to plan on my own, but I thought that maybe coming in and planning with you might be kind of nice, just so you can see more of my actual thought process. And I think I'm going to get a marker. Let's see. What should we do with those? Let's do purple. That's nice. All right. So the first thing is to do the litter boxes. Need to, which I already did, so I can check it off. I need to wash my period undies. They are already out on the back deck drying. Not laying down on the deck, but you know, they're hung up. Or, yeah, they're like folded over some chairs. Wash mattress cover. It's already in the wash. And then I need to wash the bedding. I need to wash our clothes. We'll do the little dots. I need to unpack my stuff from Friday night. Unpack sleepover stuff. Okay. Yeah, I am just a few weeks away from being 39, and I just went on a sleepover. Not at my friend's house, but you know, at a vacation rental. And it was like 5 guys and 3 of us girls. Definitely a change from childhood. There were no co-ed sleepovers as a child. So as much as things change, they don't. I need to vacuum. I need to break down the cardboard box in the kitchen. Oh, I really need to clean the bathroom, like real bad. And like I was saying, I know I'm not going to get all these things done today, especially if I might be getting sick, but I at least want all of these things out of my head. I need them all on paper so I can just look at my to-do list instead of having to think about it. I need to take the trash and recycling out. I will need to fold the laundry. And trying to decide if I'm going to run today or not. I need to because I didn't run Friday. But like I said, if I am getting sick, I don't want to push myself. Let's see. I do need to do the dishes. There aren't that many, so theoretically I should just do them. Because we will need to cook with those things again tonight. Okay. And I need to do a little bit of tidying up. Because things have gotten a little messy. I'm going to put run on my list and we'll just see. Also, totally random. I have no idea who Abby is. I found it like at work. It was just like sitting in the hallway. And so I glued it into my planner because she's adorable. And I love German Shepherds. I have 3 of them myself. So I was like, oh, you're coming home with me. Okay. I think that's all. Just, you know, do 4 loads of laundry and vacuum and do the litter boxes and do the dishes and clean the bathroom and run and it never ends, right? Okay. So, and I need to do the washing machine tabs when I'm done. I will forget that. Even though I wrote it here, it's not my to-do list. It's not on my to-do list, so I need to remember. Oh wait, I can check that off. I can check off the mattress cover. Even though it's in the washer right now, I won't forget about it. Because I've got 2 more loads of laundry to do. Okay. And then today is... Oh, you can't see that. Hello. Sorry about that. Today is the 2-year anniversary of the passing of our older dog, Nietzsche. So she was a very happy 15 and a half year old Chihuahua Pomeranian mix. But I always like to write her anniversary so we can, you know, think a little extra about her today. And I am not working at the brewery today, so I can white that out. Which I didn't work on Friday because it was graduation and I knew I, one, wouldn't be able to get there in time to open, and 2, I knew I wouldn't have energy after a long day at work. Well, I guess I would have because I ended up having energy to party until 3:30 in the morning, but you know what I mean. So, and then I was going to work today, but then the owner of the brewery was like, oh, actually, my wife said she would take the shift, so you can just enjoy your weekend. And I was like, yes, I think I will. After a busy weekend, I am happy to have some time off today. So, let's look at this week. I'm going to not do anything with that yet. Maybe I'll try and do like a sticker or something. This is me attempting to be like a lot of other planner girlies that I see and admire online. And like try to emulate their style of planning. Oh, so, okay. You know, I don't really understand. See, I'm always like, oh, I can do it. I just, you know, you watch Planning Life. I watch Planning Life with Erin a lot. And she makes it look so easy. Same thing with lots of folks who do plan with me's decoratively. You just put some stuff down and then you write some stuff in and that's it, right? But like now that I'm faced with the blank page and like these stickers, it's as if I've never seen them in my life and I have no idea what I'm doing. Which is true. I don't have any idea what I'm doing. But I suppose the thing of it is you just start, right? Just like do something and hope for the best. That's all any of us can ever really do, right? Just try something and hope for the best. Oh, that almost fits right here. Ah! Oh no. Oh no. Oh, okay. Man, that is so close to working so well, but it's gonna cover up some of the 6. But that's okay. We're just gonna, oh my god. We're just gonna go for it. It'll be fine, right? Please tell me it'll be fine. And I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just kind of, oh no, oh no. Can you all tell I'm not a decorative planner? I feel so out of my element right now. I like things to look pretty, but I like other people to make things look pretty for me, which I think is part of the appeal of stickers because, one, I don't have to draw. Like, I can just use somebody else's creativity and artistic talent. But 2, I just like things to be pretty already. Like I said, I don't want to be the one to make it pretty. I just want it to be done. Maybe I'll use like one of these. I don't really like these quotes. And you know, now that I'm like fully saying that out loud, like half the planner or half the sticker book is just like, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to yuck anyone's yum. I fully understand that everyone is different and that's what makes the world go round. But like all these quotes, I just find them kind of dumb. I don't know. Anyway, if you don't have anything nice to say. But I bought the stickers, so, here I am, hypocritical. I should just use them and shut up. I spent my money on it. I really wanted just, like, the boxes and stuff. And I really liked the colors. And also, I'll fully admit, I, like, fell prey to, like, pretty shiny things. So, and, like, thinking that I could be a planner girly that I am typically not. So, there is a bit of that going on. I fully admit. I wonder if that was enough room. Let's see, maybe I can use this. There we go. Let's do it that way. Does this look good? I have no idea. I genuinely don't know. We're just going to do it. Just use the sticker. Maybe we can put this planet somewhere. Looks like Saturn. I don't want to put it on Sunday because my Sundays are usually pretty full. If nothing else than just with a to-do list. Maybe I'll put this like here. Here? Let's do this. Okay. Now, I would like to cover up this plant sale thing, and I saw these towards the back of the planner, these like long boxes. Here we go. Yeah, let's use one of these. Try and stay in focus here, Sarah. Focus, focus. Yeah, let's do, I'm always going to pick the color I like best first. And then I'm going to be left with all the colors I don't like, and then I'm going to be sad because I don't like any of the colors. Will this cover it? Sure will. Love that for me. Great. Okay. Plant sale this Friday at the brewery. We're doing like a plant sale, plant swap. I think there's a woman with like a greenhouse business, nursery. That's what they're called. She's bringing some plants to sell at the brewery. And then folks are also bringing just whatever plants or starts they have or seeds to swap. So that will be fun. I am not worried about buying too many plants. I know a lot of people are like, oh my god, keep the plants away from me. I buy them all. I do not. One, because I have 4 cats that will absolutely eat them. And 2, despite me studying botany in college, I cannot keep a plant alive to save my life. So I will not be tempted by the plants at the plant sale. Let's see how these look. Let's see, do we have some scritch paper? Let's just use this. Actually, my friend Asia gave me this like bullet journal notebook, and I've just been using it for scratch. She like used 1 page of it and then was like, I'm gonna give it to Sarah, she'll like it. So thank you, Planner Bestie. And this is Tombow number, I have no idea, but I love it. It's a cool like peachish color. Maybe not quite the vibe for this, but let's try this bluish purple. Yeah, that'll go. That's nice. And this purple. Yeah, okay. And then I think this, what is this, N89? That's more silvery, and we have more gold vibes going on. Let's see. So we said no to this one. Let's try this. This is, also have no idea. Meh, maybe. $8.99. Too dark. I love that though. It's beautiful, but I think it's too dark for this. There we go. What is this? $9.47. Love that. Okay. We got it. Figured it out, team. Put my notebook back in my yellow pouch where it lives. Alrighty. So, let's color in the dates, because I find if I don't, they just kind of get lost in the sauce of all my chicken scratch writing, and I like it to be very easily visible what day it is and where the date is on the page. Let's do should we like do one of these for a to-do list or something? A very small to-do list? Because I usually like to write a to-do list on Sundays. Because Sunday is typically my get my shit together day, where unless I have to like run an errand or do something, or sometimes we do fun stuff on Sundays, but I like to just stay home on Sundays and do some relaxing, do some simming, and then also like get ready for the week. Like today, where I do the litter and I wash the bedding and all the other chores. But you can see like I typically do a to-do list every Sunday or Saturday, but usually it's Sunday. Here's my big Sunday to-do list. Here's a not so big one, Sunday. So Sundays are typically the day that I like to do stuff. All right, wow. Who is she? This doesn't even look like my normal page. This is incredible. Okay. I say let's do, oh, this one's little. Okay. Let's do a little, like, thingy. Maybe we can put it, oh no, I just ripped it. Well, we'll throw away this little bit, but this piece we'll keep. Who cares? Maybe we can put it, oh, that's nice. Yeah, let's do that. Damn, I'm so creative. Look at me. Okay. Kind of is nice with the Saturn there. If I could get it on straight. Ish. Okay, that's nice. Okay, let's try again. Let's get another little one. Oh, these are silver. Some of these are silver, some of these are gold. I see. I don't care actually. I do not care. Let's take this off carefully. Well, should we like do it going, does that look weird? What if we do that? And what if we like rip this end on purpose right here to make the other rip look intentional? Look at us thinking on the fly. And then we can put this along the bottom here. As straight-ish as we can. Okay, that's nice. That's real nice. Should we like maybe do, what else do we have in here? Okay, we did those. Oh, I know what we can do. We can put, well, we already have a brown box. Maybe we have a different color box. Oh, here, let's do this blue. Thursday, I do not have work this week because my university recognizes Juneteenth, so I will not have the day off, or I will have the day off. I will not be going to work is what I meant. Where should we put it? I'm going to put it over here, I think. Or is that too much? And I could just put it here, actually. Let's do that. There. Okay. I'm going to say no work. All right. So Juneteenth. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I just have work. I'm going to do a box because I saw it back here, I think. There was like a box to like make appointments or something. Oh, maybe we could use one of these little things. Let's use one of these. Let's use this bright blue that we used. We'll tie in some more of that. Okay, and I'm just gonna stick it on my, well, you can't see that, but I'm gonna just stick it on the lip of my coffee mug here to hold it, because I'm still looking for that box. So we'll come back to you. Maybe we could use those. And we have all the quotes and shit. I thought there was, oh, I think it's in the Serene Shapes book, because it says like appointments to make or something. Maybe we can find it in, yeah, see? Appointments to make. But dang, they don't match the colors. If it was like this color, this purpley blue, we could make it work. Are there any other appointments to make? That match the like color scheme? Oh, we could use this appointment. I mean, we don't have an appointment though, because we need to make the appointment. Let's see. No. What would these say? Scheduled? Okay. Not quite what we're looking for. You know, this will be fine, whatever I was looking at back here. Yeah, one of these. These will be fine. Okay, I'm back. I had to go switch the laundry. Took the waterproof mattress cover out. Put the sheets and pillowcases in. And then checked on my checked on my period undies that were drying outside and flipped them over to dry the other side faster. Let's see. So Monday, tomorrow, I would like to, is that too much purple? We'll put that back. Let's do this dark blue actually. Tomorrow I want to make sports medicine and PT appointments. Yeah, Belle? She wants to come up on my desk so bad. Oh yeah, we're gonna do this sticker. Let's see. Okay, I was worried that the residual heat from my coffee mug would kind of wear the sticky part off, but I think it's fine. Let's do it right here. Oh, and we can do a box for my weekly weight check-in. Let's do one of these little circles. Do we have a different color circle? Yeah, let's do the brown. Come on. We'll do a brown circle, maybe just down here. Yeah. Okay. Weekly weight. And I'm gonna add a little more brown and just highlight the to-do there because I can. And let's see. Sorry, that's a very loud airplane. All of these quotes are not quite my vibe, but you know, let's use one. And I'm going to, excuse me, I'll do the one that says speak kindly because sometimes I need to remind myself to do that. One of my friends actually described me and she said, Sarah, you are not nice, but you are kind. And I kind of took that as a compliment because I'm not the most like friendly person if I don't know you. I'm not rude. I just like, I'm not like effusively nice. Like people, you know, sometimes you meet someone and you're like, wow, they're just so friendly. I feel like I immediately knew them and was comfortable around them. That will never be me. But I am kind. I am compassionate and thoughtful. I'm just not overly nice to a random person I meet on the street, which I think I would rather be kind than nice. So I'll take it. Let's see. Maybe we could use like one of these. Let's use this moon. Maybe if it. Cetus lepidus. Come on. There we go. Okay, well, it says hustle your heart out, and I don't particularly like that, so we're just going to cut it off, I think. There. That'll do just fine. Add that to my little trash pile. Come on, let go. Okay. Ah! Now I have the other purple trash on my hand. Okay. Now, where should we put this moon? It is real empty over here. Ooh, what if I do that? Oh my god. Okay. Cute. That way there's like a little star on the date there. Okay. Don't mind me just impressing myself over here. Yeah, so this week I have like nothing. Okay. I feel like that's probably enough. Maybe I'll just, there's those, oh no, a page fell out. Oh, that's not great. There are these little arrows back here, or like pointers. These. Let's use this. What color? Let's use this really dark one, I think. Why not? Oh. There we go. Let's see. And we're just gonna make a pointer that says Sunday. Okay, I feel like that's pretty good. Maybe we could add like just a little bit more stars or something. Let's add a few more twinkly stars, just because. Come on. Man, these are hard to get off. There we go. Jesus. Let's use that one. And this one, if it will let us. Can we go from the top here? There we go. We'll use that one. Let's do these. Okay. Just to add a little extra. Maybe those can go here. Sure. Okay. Maybe this can go here. And then we have just these little guys. Maybe we can put them right here. Okay, that's cute. Yeah, that's nice. Look at me. I'm a decorative girly. I'm actually like really proud of myself. This is great. And then just for some pen filling in, I have work tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Friday I work from home. And I'm just gonna highlight those in blue-ish purple. Okay. Yeah. I think that's good. And then Tuesday, Friday, Sunday are my running days. I wonder if there's like any little boxes, like tiny. Maybe I could just do like, maybe I can just put some of these moons in. We'll do that. I need 3 moons. Tuesday, Friday, Sunday. Okay. Excellent. So Tuesday, my running moon. Friday, we'll put it right here. And Sunday, we'll put down here. Okay. Maybe I'll just kind of separate the days of the weeks a little more and just draw the line. Between the days, just to make it a little more distinct to the eye, since there is a lot going on. Okay, that's cute. Well, what do y'all think? How did I do for my like first decorative planning spread? Oh wait, I gotta do the bottom here. Please let me know if you have any tips for decorative planning, because like I said, it's something I always aim to do, but I never do it. I just don't. Like, when the time comes, I either don't feel like doing it or I don't have time to do it. And to be quite honest, I often don't feel like creative enough to do it. I feel like mine always look bad, or just don't turn out the way I want them to. But I'm sure lots of people feel that way after they do their decorative planning, and it still turns out just fine and looks very cute. So let me know if you decorative plan, how you feel about your decorative planning, and any tips that you've learned along the way, because I feel like I could use the help. But let's maybe come out of the sun. We'll bring you in a little closer so you can see. Here is my weekly spread for next week that starts tomorrow. And yeah, that's it. I just wanted to kind of like mess around a little bit and have some fun. I was watching Planning Life with Erin this morning and feeling inspired. So, another loud airplane. But until I see you again, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.